You have probably seen it all over your social media feeds lately.
It's the bizarre trend of wrapping your feet in aluminum foil before you go to bed.
The claim is that this simple, strange trick can lead to more relaxation, warmer feet, and even better sleep. Thousands of people are trying it, and the comment sections are buzzing with curiosity and confusion. You've seen the videos, you've read the comments, and you're wondering if this is a brilliant hack or a dangerous gimmick. It seems almost too simple and too weird to actually work. But before you go raiding your kitchen drawer for a roll of foil, stop. There are two critical questions you need answered that most other videos are completely ignoring. First, is it actually safe to wrap a metallic material around your skin all night long? And second, even if it is safe, does it actually work any better than a simple, common-sense solution? The answers to these questions are not what you might think. Getting this wrong could mean wasting your time, or worse, ignoring a much better solution for your relaxation. We are about to break down the real science, the real risks, and the real solutions. So stay with us to get the complete story. You need to know what we discovered. In this video, we are going to be your definitive guide to this viral phenomenon. We're not just going to tell you to try it, we're going to investigate it from every angle. First, we will dive into the science behind the sensation to understand why people claim to feel something. We will explore how your feet are intricately connected to your nervous system. Then we'll move on to the part you've been waiting for, a head-on look at the safety concerns. We are going to separate the facts from the fear when it comes to aluminum toxicity. After that, we'll address the huge logical flaw in this whole trend that almost everyone seems to miss. But we won't leave you hanging there. The most valuable part of this video will be revealing 3 safer, more effective, and more comfortable rituals you can do instead. These are methods grounded in science that deliver the relaxation you're actually looking for. By the end of this video, you will have a clear, confident answer and a practical plan of action. You will know exactly what to do tonight for better relaxation, and it might not involve foil at all. Our mission is to replace confusion with clarity. We've done the research so you don't have to. Let's begin our investigation. To understand why this trend even exists, we first need to appreciate the incredible structures that are your feet. They are not just for walking. They are sophisticated sensory organs. Each of your feet contains thousands of nerve endings, specifically mechanoreceptors, that are constantly sending data to your brain. This data is about pressure, texture, temperature, and your body's position in space, a concept known as proprioception. When you wrap your foot in aluminum foil, you're introducing a novel sensory input that your brain isn't used to. This sudden change in the sensory conversation can have a surprisingly powerful effect on your perception. It's a similar principle to why a weighted blanket or a compression sock can feel so calming. That steady, constant pressure can switch the nervous system from its fight or flight mode to its rest and digest mode. The foil provides a unique kind of tactile stimulation that is both gentle and continuous. But there's a second, more obvious mechanism at play here, which is heat. Aluminum foil is an excellent reflector of thermal energy, specifically infrared radiation. Think of it like a miniature emergency space blanket wrapped around your foot. It's not generating heat, but it's incredibly efficient at bouncing your own body heat right back at you. This is why people report their feet feeling noticeably warmer. That warmth itself can be a powerful signal for relaxation, easing muscle tension and creating a sense of comfort. The brain associates warmth, especially in the extremities, with safety and relaxation. So when we combine the novel tactile sensation with the reflective warming, we can see a plausible scientific basis for the reported effects. It's not magic, it's a combination of physics and neurology. The brain is simply responding to the new environment it detects around the feet. The effect is subtle, but the principles behind it are very real. This is why so many people are fascinated by the feeling it creates. So we've established that there is some genuine science here. But that brings us to the big logical question that people in the comments are asking. Does this unique effect make it any better than just putting on a cozy pair of socks? We will get to that comparison, but first we need to address something far more important. Okay, let's get to the real reason many of you clicked on this video. Let's tackle the elephant in the room, aluminum. Is putting foil on your skin, especially for hours at a time while you sleep, a genuine health risk? If you found yourself worried about aluminum safety, that is a completely valid and intelligent concern. After all, we've all heard the discussions around aluminum in other products, like deodorants and cookware. Many people actively seek out aluminum-free deodorants for this very reason. So it's only natural to wonder if wrapping your feet in it is a bad idea. Context is everything. The concern with antiperspirants often revolves around specific aluminum compounds, like aluminum salts. These compounds are designed to dissolve in sweat and form a temporary plug in your sweat ducts. The aluminum foil in your kitchen is very different. It is solid, metallic aluminum. To explain the difference, think of it this way. It's the difference between holding a solid lead pipe in your hand versus drinking water that has had lead dissolved into it. The form and the delivery method change the risk profile completely. Your skin, particularly the outermost layer called the epidermis, is a remarkably effective barrier. The scientific consensus suggests that dermal absorption of metallic aluminum through intact skin is extremely low, almost negligible. The molecules are simply too stable and too large to easily pass through your skin's defenses. Therefore, for most people, the short-term topical contact with solid aluminum foil is not considered to be a significant health risk. It's important to be informed and cautious, but in this specific case, the fear may be misplaced. And just to be perfectly clear, let's get the jokes out of the way. This is about thermodynamics and sensory input, not blocking signals from the mothership. We are firmly grounded in real science here. If you appreciate this kind of clear, no-hype health information that respects your intelligence and cuts through the online noise, take a quick moment to subscribe. It truly helps us make more videos just like this for you. This brings us to the logical flaw we hinted at earlier, the question that is all over the comment sections of these videos. A lot of people ask, why go through all this trouble with crinkly, uncomfortable foil when you could just wear warm socks? It's a fantastic question that gets to the heart of the matter. To answer it, we need to understand that socks and foil warm your feet in two fundamentally different ways. Your cozy wool or cotton socks work primarily through insulation. The fibers of the sock trap a layer of air close to your skin. Air is a poor conductor of heat, so this trapped layer slows down the rate at which your body heat escapes into the cold room. It's like wrapping your foot in a fluffy blanket of stationary air. As we discussed, aluminum foil works through reflection. It doesn't trap air. It actively bounces your infrared heat energy back toward your skin. This is why the warming sensation from foil might feel slightly different, perhaps more immediate or intense at first.
So scientifically, they are not the same thing.
However, that brings us to the practical reality of sleeping.
While the foil's reflective effect is unique, a good pair of thick wool socks is a vastly superior tool for the job of keeping feet warm and comfortable through the night.
Socks are more comfortable, they breathe to prevent your feet from getting sweaty, and they don't make a crinkling noise every time you move.
So, while the foil experiment is a fascinating demonstration of physics, in the real world, the simple solution is often the best. So we've picked apart the trend and investigated the science. Now for the best part. What actually works better? We know that foil is interesting, but impractical, and it's not dangerous, but it's also not the best tool for the job.
Here are 3 safer, more effective, and far more pleasant rituals for relaxation that you can try tonight. Alternative number 1 is the champion we've already discussed, high-quality wool socks.
But not all socks are created equal. We specifically recommend merino wool.
Merino wool is fantastic because it's a natural temperature regulator. It keeps you warm when it's cold, but also breathes so you don't overheat.
It also wicks moisture away from your skin, ensuring you stay dry and comfortable all night.
This is the gold standard for comfortable, warm feet. Alternative number 2 targets relaxation from a completely different angle, topical magnesium. Magnesium is an essential mineral that plays a vital role in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, including muscle and nerve function. Many people are deficient in magnesium, and this can contribute to issues like muscle cramps and restlessness. Using a magnesium spray or lotion on the soles of your feet before bed is a popular way to promote relaxation.
While research on dermal absorption is ongoing, anecdotally, countless people find it helps them unwind and prepares their body for sleep. It's a way of calming the nervous system from the outside in.
Our third and final alternative is perhaps the most direct and powerful, a simple 5-minute foot massage.
If the whole point of the foil is sensory input, why not create the best possible sensory input yourself? You don't need any special training or tools.
Simply use your thumbs to apply firm, gentle pressure along the arch of your foot, from the heel to the ball of the foot. Gently squeeze and pull each toe and make circular motions around your ankle. This directly stimulates thousands of nerve endings, boosts circulation, and can release tension held in the feet after a long day.
It's a focused act of self-care that has profound relaxation benefits.
Each of these 3 alternatives is more comfortable, science-backed, and targeted than wrapping your feet in foil. Enough theory. Here's your exact 3-night action plan to find out what works best for you. We're calling this the 3-night relaxation challenge.
Your goal is to become your own personal scientist and discover your ultimate relaxation ritual.
On night 1, I want you to try alternative number 1, the high-quality wool socks. Put them on about 30 minutes before bed, and just before you turn out the lights, notice how your feet feel. Rate your level of foot comfort and overall body relaxation on a scale from 1 to 10. On night 2, we test the magnesium.
No socks tonight, unless you absolutely need them.
About 20 minutes before sleep, apply the magnesium spray or lotion to the soles of your feet. Let it absorb, then get into bed and do your 1 to 10 rating again. On night 3, it's time for the foot massage.
Dedicate a full 5 minutes to mindfully massaging your feet, as we described earlier.
Really pay attention to the sensations and the release of tension.
Afterward, do your final 1 to 10 rating for both foot comfort and body relaxation.
At the end of these 3 nights, you will have your own personal data. You will be able to look at your ratings and see for yourself which method had the biggest impact. This is how you move from being a passive consumer of viral trends to an active participant in your own well-being.
So, after our investigation, where do we land on this strange viral trend?
Let's synthesize everything we have learned. First, we learned the aluminum foil trend is not complete nonsense. It is based on the very real scientific principles of heat reflection and novel sensory input. Second, we tackled the #1 safety question head-on. We found that while the concerns about aluminum are understandable, the risk from short-term contact with solid foil on intact skin is considered extremely low. Third, we exposed the logical flaw by comparing it to socks. While scientifically different, for all practical purposes, a comfortable pair of socks is a more sensible choice for warmth. And finally, we discovered 3 superior alternatives: merino wool socks, topical magnesium, and a simple foot massage.
This brings us to our final verdict.
The final verdict on wrapping your feet in foil? It's a fascinating sideshow, but the main event is still simple, proven science.
It's a fun experiment in physics and neurology, but it's not a premier tool for relaxation. So, should you wrap your feet in foil tonight?
Our verdict is you can do much better. Now we want to turn the question over to you, our community of investigators. Which method works best for you?
Have you tried the 3-night challenge? Or do you have another go-to ritual for foot relaxation?
Let's build the ultimate guide to foot relaxation together in the comments below. Share your ratings, your experiences, and your discoveries. If you found this investigation helpful and appreciated the clear, science-backed approach, please give this video a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and make it a great day.